Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good afternoon, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the News 8 Live Desk. Hope you're having a great Thursday. You and your family are invited to check out Water Pool-ooza on the Grand this Saturday, where you can not only learn about water conservation, but also about the careers in that field as well. And Hillary Karen, the Water Education and Programs Coordinator for the City of Grand Rapids Water System, joins us now to talk all about the event, break everything down for us. Hillary, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Of course. And, I got to ask, it's such a great name. I love saying it. I've been saying it all day in the newsroom, Water Pool-ooza. It's not just a fun way to really get people out there to kind of learn a little bit more, but it's going to be a really fun event itself. But what is Water Pool-ooza for everybody that's wondering?
Yeah, so Water Pool-ooza is on the Grand is a free, family-friendly water festival that is really geared towards anybody who's curious about learning more about water, whether it's the careers behind every drop of water, or maybe you're just interested in where your water comes from, what happens to it after you use it, or you are just passionate about the natural world and are curious. So it's really a great event where we have lots of activities and demonstrations that are for people of all ages and all learning styles, and it's very hands-on and interactive.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's going to be a really fun time. I actually want to put up some pictures right now that you guys were gracious enough to send over. It looks like a lot of fun. A lot of kids just really seem to be enjoying themselves. And I got to ask, Hillary, how did this idea really come to be, where you guys decided that this was the perfect way to not only bring the community out and have a fun time, but also provide an educational source for them as well?
Yeah, so Water Pool-ooza is really a direct result of some Environmental Protection Agency funding that we received with the city and with Grand Rapids Community College and Bay College. And so part of that grant for water infrastructure was really to bring awareness to water itself, but also all the careers behind it. So this is a direct result of federal funding, and it's a great way to engage with our community and really kind of open up opportunities for people to learn about more about their water, where it comes from, what happens to it, and engage with us, because sometimes we don't have that opportunity in a fun, interactive way, especially being a silent service for so many generations. So this is a way to kind of unveil what we do, who's behind everything, and the passion that everyone has for clean water.
Right, yeah, and that kind of leads perfectly into the next question I have for you, Hillary, is just, obviously there's fun ways for people to see where the water is coming from and see how you guys are actually working to provide clean and safe water for everybody, but they also get to learn a lot more about the careers specifically, ones like yourself, and they get to learn, kids get to learn about how to kind of get into this field and what exactly they're going to be doing. Can you explain how that part of this program is actually going to work, how they're actually going to be able to speak with members of the water system and also kind of get a behind the scenes look at what they do on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, so this is the most exciting part, I think, of this event for me personally, is that every aspect of this event is hands-on and is engaging in some fashion. So we have demonstrations from local organizations and city departments where you'll either be able to see a refuse truck up close, climb inside and honk the horn and interact with those the public works heroes that are, maintaining our waterways and making sure that things are clean. We have the fun side of recreation in the water. So GR Outside is partnering with us to have drop-in kayaking at Riverside Park. We're going to have rain barrel demonstrations. So between the demonstrations and then our 13 plus water activities that are you're able to walk up to, engage, learn something, take away something. There's so many opportunities for you to engage and learn, and it's all free. And it wouldn't be possible without all of the partners coming together, because I think we can all agree that we need clean water as a society. And so everybody there is extremely passionate, and they want to talk, they want to engage, and they want to share their water story and why it's important. So that is the main goal of this entire event, is basically just sharing and bringing awareness to this really important resource.
And in a fun way, I should add to that as well. But Hillary, you know, obviously with so many things going into this event, there are going to be a lot of people that want to participate in it. You already mentioned that it is a free event, which is huge for the community, I think, to bring everybody out there. But for parents that are going to be bringing their kids down there, maybe kids that are showing up, this is for kids all the way up through 12th grade. I mean, for kids kind of going in there, families showing up to this event, what are some things that you want them to know ahead of time, just so they are prepared to really take in everything you guys are offering and make the most out of their time?
Yeah, so for us, I think the biggest thing is that this is an outdoor event, and Mother Nature, you just never know. We are going to, rain or shine, we will still be out there, passionate as ever, but there is a chance, looking at the weather now, there might be some light rain. So kind of being prepared for all weather, being prepared for that. But then also, these are hands-on activities, and there is a chance that you might get a little wet. We have the fire department that's joining us, and if you are so inclined, you might be able to spray a fire hose or learn what it takes to become a firefighter. Kayaking is also an event that we have, and there's a chance that you might get a little wet. So I think it's preparing for that. There are, all of the activities are available for people that are 6 and above, with the exception of drop-in kayaking. So if you were really excited about that, but you have some younger family members that are below 10 years of age, there is an age restriction, unfortunately, but there are opportunities all throughout the city as far as getting outdoors and that sort of thing. So those would probably be my top as far as preparing for the event. We do have registration that is also open right now, and registration isn't necessarily required, but if you are want to prepare even more, if a benefit of registering is you'll get an up-to-date agenda of all of the things that we're offering, and then also if there's any changes with our schedule regarding the weather or anything like that, you'll get notified right away.
Yeah, no, definitely a good thing to keep in mind. And for people that are watching and want to register ahead of time and maybe even get some additional information, well, you can find it all right now over on woodtv.com as well. And Hillary, you know, kind of shifting over to the end of this interview, obviously this is going to be a fun event. I keep saying it because it just does look like so much fun, and you're speaking with a lot of enthusiasm, so I know it's going to be a lot of fun. But really, what is the hope, or really the goal for an event like this? Obviously, you want to teach kids and provide them with opportunities that maybe they don't get throughout the year. But, you know, if something were to happen, if this specific thing were to happen, what would it have to be for you to consider this event a huge, huge success?
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. I think the biggest takeaway that I'm hoping for this is that people come out and show their support and engage. And I think we can all agree that, you know, water is vital for life. And, you know, behind every drop of clean water, there's hundreds of careers. But in order to make sure that future generations have a clean source of drinking water and a clean source of water to recreate in and enjoy, we need water champions that can help protect our water resources for future generations. So my hope would be that the people that do come, which I hope is a record turnout for us, walk away with feeling empowered to do what they can to protect our waterways. We live in a wonderful, beautiful place, and I think this is a great opportunity for people to learn on how they can protect our environment and protect our water.
All right, couldn't have said it better myself. Hillary, thank you so much for stopping by the live desk today. I do want to remind everybody watching that if you would like to know a little bit more information on Water Pool-ooza on the Grand, or if you want to register ahead of time, well, you can do so right now simply by heading on over to our website, woodtv.com. And also for our Facebook audience, we've made it even easier for you. All you have to do is click the link in the description box or the comments section below. Hillary, one last time, thank you so much for stopping by the live desk today. We really do appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, absolutely. And I want to thank everybody else for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Penarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.